my name is Simon. Today I'm going to talk about why English is important. Well, it's easy to see just how important English is around the world. Many international business conduct meeting in English, university teaching course in English, and around the world, tourister and traveler using English as a common language. But why English becomes so important? Well, let's go back to the British Empire, which at the peak covered 25% of the Earth's surface, and during the colonial time, British rulers often obligated people in those countries to speak English rather than the native language. Although the original of English as a global language has a complicated past, and the language has left an important mark on media, trade and business, if you are still not sure about whether to learn English, let's check the reason below. Number one, English is the global language. English is the most common spoken language in the world, and 1 out of 5 people can speak or at least understand English. Number two, studying English can help you to get a job. Well, English is the language of science, aviation, computer, democracy, and tourism. So knowing English increases your chance of getting a good job in a multinational company within your home country or finding a job abroad. And number three, learning English can help you to meet new people. English is the official language of 35 countries and used as a lingua franca by people from all around the world. This means that whether you're working in Beijing or traveling in Brazil, studying English can help you have a conversation with people from all around the world. Number four, many science papers are written in English. In the last century, the number of scientific papers written in English has started overweight the number of papers written in the native language of the researcher. In the Netherlands, for example, the ratio is surprisingly 40-1. For this reason, having a knowledge of English is incredibly important to those working in the scientific field. And number five, English is the language of the media industry. Because of the prominency of Hollywood in global media, the enormous amount of film, TV show, and popular song are written in English. So if you speak English, you will need to relate it on translation and subtitle anymore. Just enjoy your favorite book, songs, film, and TV show. And number six, English is the language of the internet. English is particularly important language online with more than half the content on the internet written in English. As well as this, some of the largest teach company are based in English-speaking country. And number seven, traveling is a lot easier with a good knowledge of English. Let's imagine you are a Spanish person on holiday in Thailand. While your hotel reception might not be able to answer your question in Spanish, but it's likely be able to answer your question in English. Well, let's try to add one more point of number 8. Well, number 8, English is one of the most important language of business. Whether you are a business owner, student, or employee, English is incredibly important in the business world. English is considered to be one of the most important business language due to being a language of the university, the official language of the United States, UK, Canada, India, and South Africa. Number 8, English is one of the most important language for business. Whether you are a business owner, student, employee, English is incredibly important in the business world. English is considered to be one of the most important business language due to being the language of the United States and UK, Canada, India, and South Africa. And number 9, with English, you can study all over the world. And since English is spoken in so many different countries, there are thousands of schools and university around the world that offer program in English. So if you speak a good academic English, there's a lot of opportunity for you to find appropriate school and course to suit your need, and find out about going to university in English speaking country like me. And number 10, English give you access to multiple culture. Good knowledge of English will allow you to access film, music, and literature from thousands of countries around the globe. Not to mention, not to mention the fact that numerous books from across the world are translated into English, and few experience will make you grow as a person more than learning the values, habit, and way of life, a culture that is different from yours. However, according to these 10 benefit of why we learn English and why English become better, like me, this is also the reason why I want to study abroad, and my parents want me to study abroad, because I really want to experience a different life with different people in a different culture, and also eventually I can become bilingual speaker or even trilingual speaker. And one of my goals is that I want to become a trilingual speaker. In the future, I might want to learn about Japanese or Korean, something like that. So, I really appreciate my parents to give me that chance to study abroad and learning the second language, for me as a benefit or advantage in the future. Thank you.